Welcome back, friends, for another video. I'm doing another two-boxing Dark Elf adventure, because why not? I really enjoyed doing the last one, and it gives me a chance to familiarize myself with the good old Lost Dungeons of Norrath missions. So we're over here in the Commons, and we're going to talk to Periac Windfell and get a mission from him. We're going to go risk high, and we're going to go mob count. I'm going to do something other than mob count in my next video. At least I hope to do it. But as usual, I'm kind of pressed for time, so that's why I'm just doing it this way right now. So let's go over here to our Magus. I'm never sure how to pronounce this, so I'll just keep calling him Magus. Let's hail him. We want to go to South Row, because even though we get the mission here, South Row is where we enter the mission. As it was before, I do plan on driving this duo with Tristah, the Ranger. So I'm going to do main assist, and then I believe, yeah, the other character has the tank, so that one's going to be main tank for the mercenary. And that's it. And, you know, as always, we follow the blue line here, and it leads us right to this big old cave entrance. Alright, here we are. Let's take a quick look around. That trapdoor is where we came in, and our first mob here is a boar. As usual, I'm not using any third-party software. I'm just using assist macros to get the Dark Elf to... Well, they're both Dark Elves. To get the Shadowknight to attack. Hey, this guy's red to me. That's pretty sweet. He's actually a yellow con to the Shadowknight. So, wow. I'm expecting the XP to be extra good. For a little bit, anyway. How much did we get for that kill? 7. We got 7% for that kill. And I'm 23. My Shadowknight just leveled up to 27. So that's pretty sweet. I wonder if they got new spells. Yeah, they did get a couple. Oh, they got one new spell. What was it? Wave of Enfeeblement. Not too stressed about using that spell right now. A tamed bear. You know, it says a tamed bear on that one that we just killed, but how tame is it when he's attacking me? Pretty sure he would attack whether I did the first swing or not. Another red con. I mean, at least red to the Ranger, right? That's interesting. So the Ranger's snare at low level can override the Shadowknight's snare dot. I would think the snare dot would be the more powerful one, because that, you know, it does both. It snares and it dots, right? We are just punishing these guys, man. It's doing crazy damage to them. I don't think I have any real damage shield. Hey, look, it's a rough, defiant cloth robe. Too bad I don't have any casters in this group. I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna get a bunch of cloth and leather, I bet. And probably no chain or plate. Why? Because, you know, these guys wear chain and plate. And I don't mean to be like the conspiracy guy, but it just always seems to turn out that way. It's like luck of the roll, man. I'm going to get sick of doing this. I'm going to get sick of clicking on everything to for the filters. So here's tip of the day, okay? Go to edit filters, and then go to merge and replace filters. And we're going to look for a character who I know has probably gone through some of this anyway, and who has a lot of filters done. And that's going to be my main character's name, Fezzlewig. I got to find them here. They're somewhere. And I'm going to merge that. And then maybe, if it works correctly, there we go, Fezzlewig, Foronavi. Okay. Merge. Yes. All right. So now you see the filter is set. Well, mostly. I still got to click on that to roll. But it's set to always greed. So there we go. And then I'm just going to loot it for now. And that can save you some time whenever you make a new character. You can import your filters from another character. You can merge them too. So if you've already set some filters and you kind of want to keep what you already set, I believe the way it works is that it's only going to copy the ones that you haven't set yet. So it's going to merge those, and the ones you did set, it's probably just going to keep it as it is. So if you put like never loot rusty weapons or something or whatever, it won't loot them, even if your other character had it to where it was looting them. At least that's my thoughts on it. That's my theory. I haven't tested it. I haven't looked it up. So I'd love for you guys to toss some feedback. Have you tried that? See, these are set, and I've never done this before because I merged the filters. So cool. So yeah, does merge filters work the way I'm thinking it does, or am I incorrect? In which case, if somebody tells me I'm incorrect, and then later I can test it, and then I can put an update to this video somewhere. Oh wow. This one, even though I merged the filter, it was not set. Well, that's just disappointing. Come on, you broken thug. When am I gonna start getting some rough chain, man? I could use some on this ranger. I already have some rough. I believe it's like some simple and some rough on that Shadowknight. That's why they're not just like purple anymore. I did craft a two-hander for my Shadowknight, but it's for level 30, so they can't use it quite yet. They're still 27. So remember in the last video I made that macro to level up my sneak and hide and all that. So look, sneak is 28, and I'm not even clicking sneak. It's just tied to my movement keys. This DAWS here, I right click it and it's doing abilities 4 and 5, which that's 4 and that's 5, and then ability 3 is forage. So I'm foraging and I'm doing those abilities. So on occasion I do run slow because I'm sneaking, which it can suck a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal now. It's a bigger deal later. Hey, look at this. I've got a rough defiant gem, so it's an AUG. I also got a rough defiant longsword. Is that a scarred slave or a scared slave? I think 2Rs means scarred. Let me know if I'm wrong, guys. Look at this. Got a rough serrated dagger. Getting some good defiant drops in this one. Again, I'll be happy if we get some chain. That'd be pretty cool. Some rough defiant chain. Or plate, you know. I won't be too picky. I think my ranger's in greater need, but Phobia is part of this team too. Oh, I don't really care for those, man. I'm just gonna right click and hit leave. It's the, and I don't really need the poison either. Low level poison you can just purchase from a merchant. So definitely don't need that. And it's another freaking trap, and I can't disarm traps. I don't have a rogue. Maybe I should have made a Dark Elf rogue to go with this team. So I can disarm traps. Or a bard. It's weird that Dark Elves can't be bards. You would think they'd have songs to sing, you know? Sure, you can always get a Wood Elf or whatever bard and get the Dark Elf illusion mask, sure, but it's not the same thing, man. It's not the same thing as being a real Dark Elf and pretending to be all hateful and stuff. Because we all know Dark Elves, they're just misunderstood. They don't really hate anybody. It's not like those miserable High Elves. We are just knocking these guys down like there are nothing. Don't worry, it's gonna get harder. Or it might not, because, you know, if I keep getting better gear, it might just stay pretty easy. I am at a handicap. I don't have a full team, if that helps. What's this here? That's just a Rejerkin dagger. I hate how I miss the buttons so often. This is why I don't play first-person shooters, guys. I cannot aim worth a crap. Hey there, Yogi. Yeah, I think both of my characters just leveled up. Yeah, the Shadowknight hit 28. And I am 25 with the Ranger. Let's see if we got any cool spells. Oh, I got Shield of Thistles. I think that's the one I can... Oh, I've got Stinging Swarm now. Alright, let's memorize Stinging Swarm. And I'm going to memorize my damage shield to put on the tank merc. Because it's good to keep practicing your spells even if you're not using them a whole lot. That way you don't have to sit in POK for an hour just trying to practice casting spells. Ooh. My ability for casting buffs is crappy. I might cast this on everybody. Well, at least everybody that counts. Sorry, Cleric, you're not going to get this. You're not needing to do a whole lot of work anyway. Ooh, let's cast Fire Fist as well. That's a attack buff, right? I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. I could just right-click on it and look. But pretty sure it is. Let's take a look. Fills your hands with the force of flame, increasing your attack rating for 12 minutes. We got another rough defiant Og with a 5 AC. That's pretty cool. I don't really want to put it in my Glooming Deep armor though. It'd be nice if I got some rough chain to put it in instead. Huh. You know, nudge nudge, hint. Give me some rough chain. These are just some ruined Rejerkin boots. An ore smelter? Okay. I did that on purpose, I swear. I didn't try to read it as smelter. I mean smeller. What kind of skill? Oh, conjuration. Yeah, I'm sure my conjuration is probably lousy on this ranger. I gotta practice casting Stinging Swarm a lot. Or I think it's that spell you can only cast at night that summons what, like a light stone or some crap. Is supposed to help you get your conjuring up. So even though, oh, stupid trap. Even though I'm trying to practice my spells often, it's still not, you know, going great. Still gonna have things like conjuring that I can't cast like this. Maybe I should try to pull with this spell, at least. There we go. Conjuration is at 11. So I haven't practiced that at all. Not one bit. That sucks. Shame. Shame. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pull with this spell. At least I'll get some skill up. Because when they're beating on me, it's difficult. They interrupt my casting a lot. 'Cause I'm already crappy at it. Come on. Alright, we'll just fight you then. Still gonna try. He died before I can get the damn cast off. What a gyp. Hopefully this guy won't aggro until I can cast on him. Oops. Gotta go for the guy that's closer. So many fizzles. I'm so glad that I got, like, Beast Lord and Chanter buffs on me to help out a little. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm doing pretty well. I do got some buffs. Some pretty decent buffs. They always help. Broken Aid. Oh yeah. He's like Kool-Aid. Gonna come bursting through. Ding-a-ling. Here we go. Another one. Level 26. I've got Strength of Earth now. Yeah, I know I got these Augs and I haven't stuck them in anything, but that's because, again, I don't want to put the Aug in my crappiest armor. Because I should be getting some rough drops here sooner or later. What level is... Okay, so Phobia's 28. They still can't use their two-hander. I'm gonna switch them to two-handed once they hit 30. I got a bone. I think that's a goblin bone. I think I forged it, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, look, my sneak's up to 56. So that's pretty cool. I'm telling you guys, this is like the best way to get skills up. You could do this with a monk too. Like if you want to train up feign death. Is it annoying as hell every 5 seconds where you're going, ah! And falling to the ground? Yes, it is. You can automatically add a like a short pause timer and then a command so they automatically stand up too. So it's a little bit less intrusive. Just have like a pause one so they stand up right away. But it's a great way to get your skill ups really quickly. You could do it with a rogue as well for sneak and hide. You can even add maybe like sense traps to it. So you're randomly trying to sense traps wherever you go. I don't know how well that one works. I've done it, but I can't remember if I've gotten a whole lot of skill ups from doing that, you know? Sense traps is kind of a pain in the butt as far as skills go. We got rough plate, so let's hand that to Phobia because they could use it. It'll be watch. I'll already have rough. Yeah, I already have rough. Why couldn't you give me chain? Why couldn't you give me rough chain? Silly game. Could use some rough chain. Oh, I am completely out of mana on this character. And there's another ding. That was Phobia. Adventure successful. We completed the mission. We did all 51 kills. Jeez, there's a lot right here. Okay. I might have to meditate a little bit after this. These 4 kills. Try to get some mana so I can cast more spells. The problem is when you're fizzling a lot like I am, because my skill is garbage, you lose mana every time you fizzle. So not only are you not getting to cast a spell, but you're wasting mana anyway. This is why it's really good to get your skills up, your casting skills. Oh, where'd you come from? A blood nurse? A broken blood nurse. Okay. The hell? I'm assuming that means it's like a healer. Alright, we're gonna sit down for a moment here. Phobia doesn't have any mana issues right now, actually. So yeah, most of my stuff here is simple or Glooming Deep, which is the same as Crude Defiant, except without the... I forget what it's called. the focus effect, right? Okay, this one, I could use that poison. So let's apply that. Let's also see if I got any new spells here on the Shadowknight. Anything worth using. I got Heat Blood. I got Life Draw. I'm getting some really good spells here that I'm just not really using. Alright, I'm going to add another one of these here. Adding another spell to my Shadowknight's lineup. Let's do Scream of Pain, because that'll help me bring up Alteration some more. Sounds good, right? At least to me, in my head, it does. Alright, I've got some mana, at least, again. So let's try doing damage shield on the tanks. So at least that's something. And it got my abjuration up to 27. Woo-woo! There's a broken thrasher. Try to cast a swarm on him. Wasting all this mana. I got my conjuration up to 19 at least. Let's see if all these spells cast, because I got the disease dot. Oh man. I gotta. Here, let me have Tristah meditate again. Okay, this one casts pretty quick. It's a cast time of 1.75. And the second spell is a cast time of 15. Alright. Maybe with, you know, a faster pause, I might actually get those spells off before the thing drops dead. That's one of the downsides of having efficient weapons. My sneak is up to 68. You kill things a little bit too quickly. Okay, we already went that way. So we want to go up this way. Yep, this is it. Oh crap, I was going to try to cast on you, dude. Alright, there's Clinging Darkness. Cast your other one. It did not cast. Scream of Pain. Okay. So the pause must be longer. So let's try 34. It was like 28. Let's try 30. 35. And Stinging Swarm to pull. Let's see if I'm going to cast all my spells this time before the thing drops dead. No! You're dying too quick. Stop it. Okay, it did cast the disease. So that's good. Actually, no, let's not loot this. Let's put leave on corpse. And loot the rest of the crap. So what kind of XP am I getting per kill now? I got 5.175 on that. It's not bad. I should make a tab that just shows XP. I kind of like having that. A raider and a thug. Hey guys, take your turns. Come on. Don't rush me all at once now. Okay, I give up. I give up on trying to cast a spell right now. I just want to get through this dungeon. We already completed the mission, so that's not in question at all. I think after I make this video, I'm going to go to POK and practice conjuring. Because it's depressing, you know? It's depressing when you can't cast a spell. What is attacking us? This guy. Oh, hell with that. I'm just going to fight this goblin over here, and hopefully the merc will run because it's set to assist and drag those other two dicks along. Because I'm not going to try to climb rocks while I'm two-boxing. That's just stupid. He is just running away. There we go. See, I'm still secretly hopeful, but I just tried like 6 damn times, and I just fizzled, and then I'm going to end up with no mana. It's just ridiculous. I'll just practice my archery, or I'll keep using Flame Lick to pull. I mean, I don't need to use that dot ever. I'm not aggravated. No, not at all. Don't need that poison. That's like quest garbage. Can only be used by rogues anyway. It's a broken aid. So, oh, look at that. It cast. Holy cow, man. But then it fizzles 5 more times in a row. Everquest, never has there been anything that I enjoyed so much, yet completely loathed at the same time. I don't know. I might have gone on a few dates that I like enjoyed and hated at the same time. Don't worry, I'm sure the woman felt the same way. They're like, you're fun for a jackass. Hey, I got my first rough chain. Thank goodness, finally something. See, sometimes it's actually worth trying to clear out the dungeon. I got a piece of rough defiant chain. But there's nothing in there, so let me destroy that and find one of these decent augs. Like this one's pretty good. That's got extra AC, strength, and everything. So let's put that in there and make it beefier. Ooh, it's got mana regen on it. That's nice. Is there anything else in here? There is a chest in here. Do I dare mess with the chest? I might. I might dare mess with the chest just because it's pretty much the end of the video. We completed the mission. If I get plagued or poisoned or whatever, it won't be a huge deal if I just die. But let's clear everything out first, because I'm expecting that thing to be trapped. And if it's trapped, it's probably gonna launch a curse at me. Okay, got another ding. That was for the Shadowknight. So let me try to find the Shadowknight's two-hander. Yeah, Valium Bastard Sword. Add 2. Alright, so now they can start practicing on that. I've got one for the Ranger too, because Rangers also can use two-hander. I wonder if I can, like, inspect a heavy oak chest reinforced with orcish steel. Several faded crude runes have been written along the edge. I wonder if I can... if there's runes on it, it's probably trapped. And it hit me with poison gas. Alright. That's it. Well, I'm not getting that open, I don't think. I mean, I guess I can try to destroy the thing. Let's see if we can't beat the crap out of the thing. No. It just gets destroyed, so it doesn't... Yeah. You still don't get the reward, and you're poisoned more times. So, yeah, if it's trapped, it's just trapped. Best to leave it alone once you're sure it's poisoned. Usually anything with runes is bad and means it's poisoned. Let's take a quick look. Maybe I actually have a cure poison. I do, actually. I wonder how many counters it takes off at a time. Probably not nearly enough. Oh, there we go. So now I can start casting it on others. There we go. It's actually not that bad. I think it helped that the cleric was casting cure poison on me as well. There we go. Everybody's cured. At the lower level here, you know, 20s, 30s, the traps are not that severe. At some point, I think they start cursing you, in which case you got to use like remove greater curse, or it could be some that there's no removing it, or the counter is just really high, and where the damage is really high, and you can end up dying before you get rid of it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, leave a thumbs up. It would really help me get seen in the algorithms and have my video recommended to more people. If you like what I do here, you can subscribe if you're not already subscribed, or better yet, you can join my channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join the private Discord. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, you can look at the links below my video for a link to my Patreon. Patreon patrons also get similar perks, like a link to join the private Discord. We use the Discord during our live streams and raids and all that good stuff. We also share like memes and jokes and music and stuff on there. You can also leave a super thanks on the video. A super thanks is like a little tip or donation. That's your way of saying, hey Fez, thanks, this was good. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons. Those of you who not only have subscribed but resubscribed month after month are my absolute heroes. Thank you so much for your continued support of the channel. I really appreciate you. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
It's Frostfell Eve in Norrath. The sisters are on their way. The townsfolk hiding in dread. Even soldiers fear for their heads. The sisters terrorize the countryside, killing goats, sheep, chickens, and pies. Livestock slaughtered and fields were burnt down. With a fire so bright, Phobiah said merry frost fell. Gnomes and elves running with the look of despair. With a fire so bright, Tristah said happy frost fell. I wonder how far did they get? Into the woods, the traps are all set. It's Frostfell Eve, soon to be tonight. The sun's coming down, 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 and the night is ours. Your homes are ours, your town is ours. Happy Frostfell.